What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more Pokemon Black? This looks different. What happened to Opelucid City? I think we just jumped in the time machine. Everything looks different. Okay. Alright, enough goofing around. I guess I should explain. I kinda lied. We're not back with Pokemon Black. We are instead playing Pokemon White right now. So I just wanted to show you that this is what Opelucid City looks like in Pokemon White. Completely different, a lot more, I guess, you know, in touch with its roots and everything. Maybe old-timey-ish. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Here's the gym. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in this game, the gym leader will actually be Iris instead of Drayden. But yeah, this is what Opelucid City looks like in Pokemon White. The buildings are all white. You know, I guess I should just mention that. And they're a lot more archaic, and it has more of a country feel to it. And I guess just before we finish our little quick tour of Pokemon White, completely different Pokemon. This is proof that this is Pokemon White right here. And yes, I picked Samurott. There. That's just how much I love him. I love Samurott so much. How could I not pick him in Pokemon White? Anyway, but yeah, completely different team, completely different game. I just wanted to show off what Opelucid looked like. And, oh, last thing I want to show off now is one of these houses. You move out of my way. This house, the Triple Battle House. So if you remember we were talking to Charles the Biker, this house was the place of rotation battles in Pokemon White, but instead, you can do triple battles here, which I might show off at a later point because this isn't going to be the last time we see Pokemon White gameplay. But, yep, that's pretty much all I wanted to show off. Opelucid City looks so different in this game, and I figure I might as well just show you what it looks like. Anyway, I will meet you guys back in the future. And we're back in the future. Everything's all technologically. I missed my good old Opelucid City. I got my guitar player over here, and I get the break dance. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Ah, I missed the future. Anyway, so we're back here in Pokemon Black. I guess now we can finally talk about what we did last time. Last time, we finally went to the last gym, right over here, the final gym, the Opelucid City gym, defeated Drayden, and got our final badge, the Legend Badge. And with all 8 badges in our possession, we can now head out this way to Route 10, which leads to the Pokemon League. But we are not going to do that quite yet. There's still a few things that I want to do here in Opelucid City. First of all, let's check out a few houses, see if we can find any interesting goodies over here. I know there's this house. I think this house right over here will have something for us. What do you have? 63, 64? Oh, I was counting all the kinds of... Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't care. Have fun with them. Alright, what about you? What do you have? This is just between you and me, okay? I'm not really good as a trainer, so I think Team Plasma might have the right idea when they take away Pokemon from weak trainers. I do feel sorry for the people who were robbed, though. Don't tell this story to the guy on the opposite side, though. This is just between you and me, okay? I used to be a part of Team Plasma. But it's strange when everyone around you thinks the same way, isn't it? So I left Team Plasma to think for myself about what I want to do. Don't tell the story to the guy on the opposite side. You guys must have a really awkward living arrangement if you're both roommates. And you were a Team Plasma member, and you... Okay, what about you? Are you... No. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, there's another house that has something. I know this for a fact. Is it this house, maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe it's this house. Whether or not you're troubled by the move track, take this. Ooh, a Destiny Knot. It's actually a pretty good item. When a Pokemon holding the Destiny Knot is effective on the move track, the opponent will also fall in love. Okay, never mind. It's definitely an annoying item. Alright, the Battle House, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, apparently if you hold the Destiny Knot and you get attracted, your opponent will get attracted as well. So it's kind of just like a lover's quarrel, I guess. You need to have 8 gym badges to challenge Pokemon League. However, even with such skills, it's hard to defeat the Elite Four who are waiting. Doesn't matter if we win or lose, as long as we have Pokemon with us. I totally agree. Pokemon are our friends. And what Team Plasma is doing is not cool. Anyway, so I did mention the Battle House that had triple battles in Pokemon White, but in Pokemon Black, it instead has rotation battles. You can come here every day and do a rotation battle. I would show it off, but I feel like it would take up a lot of time. Plus, there's other things that I want to do. But there are 2 rotation battles. You can do one in this floor, one in the upper floor. But yeah, you can do it once a day. So it's a good experience grinding, really. Alright, now I believe in this house... what do you have? The more the city developments. I love the future. The future is great. The future is now, thanks to science. Anyway, your Unfazin put in a great effort. Okay, so this girl here is pretty much your effort value checker. If your Pokemon has maximum effort value, she will just tell you your Pokemon put in a great effort. Alright, now this guy. I want to return to the past. I want to do many things over again. My father Bach created a time machine to the future. I'm making a machine to connect with the past. But I don't have enough electricity. I've heard that in another world there's another Opelucid city that looks very old-timey. If there's a Pokemon from that world that knows to move charge, the machine may work. If you're able, would you be willing to lend me a Pokemon like that? I would, but I don't have one. So yeah, if you just have a Pokemon from Pokemon White that knows the move charge and bring it in, I think you get a good item out of this. I believe it's a cell battery, electric battery, something like that. I don't remember. Okay. Maybe if we go back to Drayden's house, there's going to be another there's going to be another item here. I think that this is where it's going to be. Yes. I'm coaching Iris, but honestly, she's been stronger than me ever since she came here. All right, I have an item, but I don't know how to use it. Would you like to see if you can make it work? Sure. And we get the ring target. All right, so what the ring target does is if a Pokemon holds a ring target, it can be hit by a move that would usually have no effect. For example, a normal type would be hit by a ghost type move. Mastering this item is a bit tough. Actually, it's very tough, but think how useful it could be. I've never really seen competitive viability for the ring target. Maybe you could switcheroo it to an opponent and then you could use normal type moves on it. I don't know. I've never seen it being competitively used. Concerned about your Pokemon's weight? You don't need to put on a die, just let it hold this. The Float Stone. The weight of a Pokemon holding a Float Stone will be halved. That way you can reduce the damage caused by weight-based moves such as Low Kick and Grass Knot. Definitely useful, but there was another item I was thinking of that you could get here. Probably not. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much all of Opelucid City. Now, excuse me, because I think, if I recall correctly, oh god, I completely forgot to mention, Paulie fully evolved in Haxorus. Here he is, and I haven't healed him since the last recording session, so let me quickly do that, and then I will tell you what our main attraction is for this episode. Alright, so, for the agenda for today, we are not going to be heading out to Route 10 to the Pokemon League. We are instead going to be doing something completely different, but it's related to something we have already done. So the first stop I want to make is back home to Nuvema Town. That's going to be the first stop that I want to make, because there is something that I want to pick up over there. Good to be home. Anyway, so I want to head to Professor Juniper's lab and talk to her about my Pokedex. Why, hello, Adam. How have you been? I mean, I just saw you. How's your Pokedex? Can I see it? Let's see. Oh, you've seen 100 Pokemon in the Unova region. So, yep. Wow, it's getting really full. I'm sure looking over your Pokedex will bring you back memories of your journey. It seems like you're meeting Pokemon at a good clip. Here, this is a gift to thank you for all your hard work. So, for seeing 25 Pokemon, you will get TM54 False Swipe. False Swipe is a move that's very helpful for catching Pokemon because it keeps the target from fainting. Try using this too. And I think for 50 we get TM17 Protect, which just protects you from damage for a move. Well, there are a few exceptions. Some moves like Faint can still hit even if Protect is used. Keep up the good work. Alright, so we got TM54 False Swipe and TM17 Protect. Protect we're not really going to be using for much, but False Swipe, I think I am going to teach False Swipe to Paulie right now. And I have a reason for this. So I'm going to get rid of Poison Jab for the time being, and I'm going to teach False Swipe to Paulie. And I'm doing this for a very good reason. And you'll see why. Because for our next destination, I want to fly back to Nacrene City. Because where we're actually going to be going is Pinwheel Forest. Now, I think you figured out what we have planned for today. Actually, hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna stock up on some stuff. Alright, that'll take care of everything. So now, as I walk back through Pinwheel Forest, I will talk about some preparations that I have made. So really quick, I went to pick up the TM for Thunder Wave. I bought that, I taught it to Carmine, I got rid of Thunderbolt. And like I said, I taught Paulie X-Scissor, and hold on. No, I did fight all the trainers here off screen. Anyway, okay. So now, you remember this old man used to be here when we were first going through Pinwheel Forest, but he is now gone. So I'm going to throw up a repel. God, my repels are like all the way over here now. Okay, hang on. There we go. So now we throw one up. Walk through here, because there is actually a hidden area of Pinwheel Forest. This grove right over here. And if we walk in, we'll see something waiting for us in the rumination field. I'm just gonna save because I have a feeling that you know what's coming up. We haven't seen one of these guys in a bit of a while. Well, maybe a few episodes, but let's just see what this guy has for us and who exactly he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the graceful member of the Swords of Justice, Virizion. Virizion is based off of the Musketeer Aramis. Now, Virizion may have the worst typing of the Musketeers with Grassland fighting, giving it quite a few weaknesses, including a quad weakness to flying, but don't let that discourage you from using it. Like Cobalion, it's got balanced defenses at base 90 each, and its speed is at a very respectable base 108. However, the major difference between the two of them is that their defensive stats are swapped. Virizion is more of a special tank compared to Cobalion. The thing is excellent at sponging special attacks, so really, if you want to damage it, physical attacks are the way to go. Virizion actually has access to some pretty good setup moves. It can learn either Calm Mind or Swords Dance. You can use either of them based on whatever set you wish to run, which because of its balanced attack stats, it can pull off either set. You can go physical with either Giga Drain or Focus Blast or Energy Ball, or you could go physical with Stone Edge, Leaf Blade, Close Combat, any of that. Virizion is definitely very, very versatile. Virizion is definitely better sticking to one set, however, rather than going mixed, so it does kind of come down to your preference. Virizion might be the quote-unquote worst of the Musketeers, but I really only say that comparatively to the other two. Virizion, still an excellent Pokemon, and it's one of the best grass types out there in the entire game. Now, to start off, I'm going to Paralyze, like I always do, and of course it's going to be faster. Virizion, extremely fast, and oh, did a lot more than actually maybe not. Okay, I've got you Paralyzed, that's what I wanted. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna finally use this TM. Well, not finally. I'm gonna use the TM that we just got. The TM for False Swipe. Polly, get the hell out here. Alright. We got Mold Breaker going up. Oh, geez, he's gonna Sacred Sword me, which I'm not too worried about. Polly's got pretty good defense. Okay. Alright, Polly. Just keep False Swiping it. Just keep False Swiping it, and you should be good. We may have to heal in a little bit. Yeah, at the rate things are going, we're gonna have to heal. Oh, geez, Polly's running low on health. Alright, no. Okay. HP Restore. Get that Hyper Potion out there. Good thing I stocked up on more Hyper Potions. Alright, one more False Swipe will do the job. This is really your best strategy. Now that a move like False Swipe exists, which, well, it did back in Fire Red, but it was just harder to come by because there was no TM for it. But now that there's a TM for False Swipe and it's infinite use, this is incredibly convenient. Alright, so I've got you down to low enough health. Let's start chucking Ultra Balls at you. Alright, oh boy. Fun times, fun times. Time to start getting mad. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Oh my shit! Oh my shit, the first ball! What? What? Excuse me? Are you serious? Give me a minute, because that was luck. That was pure luck. I was not expecting the first ball to catch. Yes, I had it crippled and paralyzed down to 1 HP, but still, I was expecting it to break out at least once. Let's see how the other two go. I've got a bad feeling about Virizion. I don't know why. I'm just predicting it right now. Wouldn't it be funny if I were right? I've predicted the future many times in the series so far. I guess my luck's turning. I'll take it. You know, luck be a lady tonight. This time we are going to give it a nickname. I will remember to nickname it Aramis this time. I should have named... I still haven't named Cobalion Athos. I have to fix that. Anyway, there we go. Aramis was sent back to the PC. Well, that was painless. I'm going to meet you guys back at Opelucid City. See you guys there. To space! Well, now that that's done, I think that's really the one thing I wanted to do before we actually set out for Route 10 and hit the climax of our adventure. So, for now, we're gonna get it here. We're gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more Pokemon Black.